Hello and welcome to Peter Scott Cars. Today we have this 2016 very high specification Ford Focus automatic estate. I will run through some of the high specification as we go around the vehicle. Starting with the front of the car, front of the vehicle really couldn't be any better. Get as close as I can so you can see there's no stone chips of any note. That is the case all the way along the front of the vehicle. As I get very close to the edge of the bonnet, front of the bumper, the only thing I can see, a couple of absolute minute stone chips. Just put my fingernail next to a couple of them just so you can see how insignificant they are. Have to be very close to even notice them at all. As I said, front of the car really couldn't be any better. As I go around the vehicle, I'll get a close up to all of the bumper corners as well to show you they are free from any scuffs or marks. Just point out, as part of the high specification, car's got the front and rear parking sensors. We'll run through some of the other spec as we go around the vehicle. No marks or scuffs to the centre of the bumper, lower down either, can also be quite common. Again, bumper corner completely free from any marks or scuffs. As I take a step back and look down the entire driver's side of the vehicle, can't see any parking dents. All four of the alloy wheels really nice, as I'll show you as we go around the car as well. Starting with the driver's front alloy wheel, I'm struggling to see a single mark at all. While I'm low down looking at the alloy wheel, just point out there's no marks or damage to the driver's sill. Very easy to go over a high curb, mark or damage the sill. Not the case with this Ford Focus. Can't see anything negative to point out on the driver's front wing. Moving on to the driver's door, exactly the same, struggling to see anything detrimental to point out at all. Get a close-up underneath the driver's door handle to highlight there's no marks or scratches, can be very common, particularly on the driver's door. Or the driver's door edge really nice as well, can't spot any chips, again can be quite common, particularly on the driver's door. Car's got the rear privacy glass, looks really nice. Moving on to the rear door. Exactly the same as the driver's. Really am struggling to see anything detrimental to point out at all. Again, no marks underneath the handle. All the door edge nice again. Onto this rear panel, exactly the same. There isn't anything to mention. As I've already said, all bumper corners free from any scuffs. And that alloy wheel, exactly the same as the driver's front. Can't see any scuffs or signs of curving at all. Take you into the vehicle from the driver's side. It's got the full leather interior as part of the very high specification. Just get a close up to the wing and edge of the driver's seat. Absolute minimal wear. Couldn't be better inside. Driver's seat is electric. As part of the high specification, both of the front seats are heated. Also got the satellite navigation. Car's had the overmats fitted, so there's no sign of any wear to the carpets or footwells. Get a close up to the driver's footwell to highlight that. Just want to lean into the vehicle to show you the center console. Sometimes people jump in, put keys, coffee cups on the center console, end up marking the console gear knobs around. Not the case with this Ford Focus. Couldn't be better. Inside, we'll add as well, there's no unwanted odors of the vehicle, no smells of smoke or pets. No problem with the driver's door card. Sometimes where people rest their arm can get a little bit worn, but again, not the case with this Focus estate. Taking you into the rear of the vehicle, seats in the rear really do look like they've hardly been sat in. Just get a close up to the edge of the seat to highlight that. Really no sign of any wear to the leather at all. Again, get a close up to the carpets. Those overmats protected them from new. Carpet in the rear, same as the front ones, free from any wear. There's no kick marks or scuffs to the rear of the front seats, can also be common. Get a close up to the rear step. You often see a few chips to the rear step where people have caught the seatbelt, but again, not the case with this Focus estate. Bringing you around to the rear of the vehicle. I've already said all bumper corners free from any scuffs or marks. Can't see any marks to the centre of the bumper either. Easy to park a little bit too close to someone or something, mark the centre of the bumper, but again, not the case with this Ford Focus. As part of the high specification, as well as the front and rear parking sensors, got the rear view camera, you'll notice above the number plate. Onto the tailgate of the car, I'm struggling to see anything to mention. Get low down as well, so you can see there's no scuffs to the underside of the bumper. Taking you inside the luggage compartment. Inside the luggage compartment, same as the rest of the interior, really couldn't be better. Parcel shelf, of course, is present. They are the overmats fitted from new, done the job, protected all the carpets. Now it's just a little bit of rainwater, just wipe that away and just get a close up to the top of the bumper and interior plastic. Sometimes with these practical estate vehicles, people buy them for the large luggage compartment, subsequently end up putting in big items, marking the plastics, top of the bumper. As you can see, not the case with this cherished Focus. Couldn't be better. A couple of the absolute faintest marks to the plastics, have to be very, very close to even notice. Car's got the Space Saver spare wheel, never been used. Bringing you around to the passenger side of the vehicle, again, bumper corner and plastics lower down, free from any scuffs. Looking down the entire side, same as the driver's, struggling to see any parking dents. That alloy wheel, exactly the same as the other two I've already shown. You can't see any scuffs or signs of curbing at all. Onto this rear panel, certainly no scratches or parking dents to point out. I'm struggling to see even the most minor of stone chips, I really am. Onto the door, all the door edge nice again. I can just spot a very, very minor parking dent actually. Just put my fingernail next to that. Fortunately, hasn't chipped or marked the paintwork, so I can confirm our paintless dent removal specialist will have that completely removed before collection. Have to adjust the camera to pick it up. It is that minor, you could easily miss it. But we have just picked up on it there, and that will be completely removed before collection. Onto the door edge again, couldn't be better. Underneath the handle, exactly the same. Can just spot the most minute chip to the door edge. Disappears as I take a small step back. Rest of the door, there isn't anything to mention. Do want to take you into the vehicle from both sides, just so I can show you all the steps, edge of the seats. Repeating myself, seats in the rear look like they've hardly been sat in. No kick marks or scuffs to the rear of the passenger seat. Onto the passenger front door. If there's going to be any heavy chips to the door edges, usually on the front doors, but passenger door edge, similar to drivers, struggling to see any. Again, underneath the handle, no problems. Rest of the door, exactly the same. Passenger seat, as you would expect, same as the others, couldn't be better. Absolute minimal wear, if any at all. Footwell, exactly the same, been protected by those overmats. Just want to lean across and show you the driver's seat from the passenger angle. You see plenty of cars where you look in from the driver's side, seat looks fine. Then when you look across from the passenger angle, driver's seat looks worn and out of shape. Not the case with this Ford Focus Estate. Couldn't be better from either angle. Passenger front wing, again, there isn't anything to mention. Get low down on the passenger side also, so you can see the sill free from any marks or damage. And onto the final alloy wheel. As I go around all four of the alloy wheels, I am struggling to see any marks at all. It really is a cherished example. Go around the entire vehicle, inside and out, other than a couple of the most insignificant stone chips, which are to be expected and which you have to be very close to even notice at all. Other than them, I really am struggling to see anything to mention. I repeat myself again, really is a cherished example. It is worth noting we have all of our vehicles independently inspected by the AA. That is 128 point inspection, which includes a 5-mile road test by an AA engineer just to make sure the vehicle is mechanically correct and correct on the road. You can view the 128 point AA inspection report on our website at peterscottcars.co.uk. We also have finance calculators on our website, so if you are interested in any additional funding to purchase this high specification Ford Focus, you can go to our website, model a finance quote, and apply for finance directly through our site. We guarantee the lowest rate of finance coming direct to ourselves. So if you are thinking of financing the vehicle through an outside finance company or finance broker, please get in touch with ourselves first for the guaranteed lowest rate. We do have free finance eligibility checkers on our site also. So if you're unsure whether you'll be approved on finance, you can do a free finance eligibility checker. Tells you straight away your chances of approval and at what rate without affecting your credit rating. It is just a soft search only and tells you straight away your chances of approval. But we have very low rate prime finance for good and excellent credit ratings. But if you have had a few issues with your finances in the past, credit score isn't the best as such, we do deal with a number of specialist lender and broker partners who guarantee the lowest rate for your individual profile. So any financing needs at all, please get in touch. Likewise, if you need any further information about the car, or if you require a part exchange valuation, anything at all, we're always happy to help. Just been around the vehicle one final time just to make sure I haven't missed anything. And I say again, really is a cherished example. Thanks so much for taking the time to watch the video. Hopefully you found it helpful. And if you need us for anything at all, please just get in touch.